And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel, and of course co-leader of the team, Still Unboomable, and we are doing something completely different. Okay, well, let me introduce you to my bathroom. Yay! You know, not very exciting. These are not sex toys. These are like those little fluffy things, but I know from over here on the counter they look kind of like sex toys, but I promise they're not. They're not. So, and you're probably asking yourself, None, what the fuck are we doing in your bathroom? Well, this is where I do all of my filming, well, most of my filming, so you've already been into the bathroom with me before, so welcome back. The reason we're doing this is because I tried starting a video already, and it kind of didn't work out, and going back and just listening to it, I kind of want you to hear it because it's actually quite kind of funny. And you know me, I'll never pass on an opportunity for comedy in any way. So if you get a giggle out of this, then that's awesome. Let me just briefly tell you the story. I wake up every morning, I take Riblet outside, let him use the potty and all that, and then I handle any business that I gotta handle. And then I come into the bathroom, and then I'm like, alright, sweet, it's time to film. And I'll set my little station up, and there's not much to it. It's kind of got some aluminum cans here, and all that stuff. And then I smoke some kind of marijuana. I'll either hit the pipe. Remember, it's legal in Washington, YouTube, so whatever. Or I'll smoke one of these pre-rolls. Now, I really like the pre-rolls because, as you can see, and you buy them just in a jar like this. Comes with a lid. There's the lid. Legally purchased, barcode and everything. What I really like about them is you can get 3, 4, sometimes 5 little small smoke sessions out of it and all that stuff. So anyway, but I wake up this morning, get all my I thought I got all my morning coughs out. Just a stoner's problem. You just wake up, cough a bit, start smoking again. It's just kind of what you do when you're a good stoner anyway. And I'm a great stoner. But this video, it kind of fell apart, and it fell apart quickly, and I'd like to share at least a moment of it with you. So this is the only way that I could share this with you completely, is just to do it this way. So here we go. Let's hope this kind of works out. And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host. Good morning. We're still undoing. She is. That was me. These are other good people. Great people. Fantastic people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's pretty awesome as well. Just recently joined the team, I believe. So anyway, excuse me, so I just thought that'd be a fun little thing to share with you guys before I actually really start the video. So let me just put this out and get you set back up over to Boom Beach. So I'm sorry that I forced you guys to look at me. It's not my intention. I know I certainly didn't mean to hurt you, but here I am. I am on the Mishu account, and the purpose of today's video, I don't want it to be too long, but don't want it to be short either. So I was thinking, let's just go ahead and look at one base from yesterday's op is what I wanted to do, but let's look at it really thoroughly. One base, yesterday's op, thoroughly. Circuit board it is. Okie dokie. Circuit board. There we go. So circuit board, let's go ahead and look at the layout, get y'all all caught up and familiarized with it. Pause. Alright, so circuit board, you see a lot of variants of it, and that's going to happen. What we wanted to see personally, is to make us feel better. Now, we know if everybody, and see, that's the thing, when you're calling plays, you know, you have to take different things into consideration, primarily your team. Now, if everybody on this team was max, and we had 50 max offenses to use, I think we all know what we would have done in this situation. We would have just went ahead and positioned and pound and just shock, and then that, and you know, 2 or 3 blasts of that, yes, even with shield, you know, or maybe send an account in, you know, to remove the shield and then go in and do it, like, you know. But we don't have the benefit of having 50 max players, so we have to use our max players, our spindrifts, our LMs, our bronze, our borts, our nicks. Like, we have to, you know, Angie, you know, just everybody, Dawn, you know, we have to use them in the right way at the right time, you know. So that's a big part of our game planning. It's just knowing, you know, who do we got, what we got, knowing their capabilities, because it's not just good enough to have a strong account. You have to have the skill to know what you can do. You could be a crappy max player on our team, and as long as you're getting your attacks in and running the basic smash and bash plays we're going to call for you, then you'll be fine, you know. So it's all, you have to factor all of that in. Let me take a little drink of this beverage here. So, that being said, as we're looking at this and we were calling the plays, we're seeing all of these rockets and stuff. There's often a group of rockets here, and that's not too difficult to deal with, because we can usually run some Zookas over here to start eating up these snipers here and these power cells, and run some team artillery, get rid of these 4, that then frees up the critters. Somebody can go in and toss a critter back there to get rid of those while they're up here cleaning off, you know, this stuff and throwing some more team artillery. You know, so there are ways to go about it. Having all these extra rockets meant we needed to spend a few more attacks than what we would normally do, and Nate Boom Boom understood what his part was. We needed somebody to go in and clear the mines, and if they could take a rocket or 2 with them, that'd be great. Let's see how he did. Nate Boom Boom has been with us for a little while, at least a month, sure, right? He came from the team K.A.E. So K.A.E., good guys. This is one of his extra accounts. You know, I hope he's enjoying himself over here, and I hope he's learning, and I hope that he's adapting as much of what is transferable to the other team, you know, because it's not easy just to look at what we do and say, okay, now we got to do that. You know, it's not that easy. You know, it's not that easy for us to go to the really high level teams, look at what they do, and then say, oh, well, we got to do that. It's not that easy. You know what I mean? Like, there are things. I don't know if you meant to target the cannon or if it just kind of happened, but either way. Like, the main thing here, Nate, you know, no matter how it goes down, I don't want you to be discouraged, because the main thing here was you got rid of those mines, and you did good damage to, I think you actually got it. Did you not get it? Well, you almost got it, but you did great damage. Like, you know, so, and the mines are gone, because that set up, if memory serves, that set up what everything happens thereafter. So, thank you so much for that, Nate. Remember, we're sticking to circuit board. Circuit board. Okie dokie. So we're going to circuit board. Okay. Alright. So this is Bartholomew, driven by me, running all Zookas. Oh, we were going to look at it more comprehensively. Alright, well, you saw what I did there. Did the Zooka drop. Now they're there. Let's put it down on. Here we go. So, just being comprehensive, I chose to target that one, the one there, because this one was like so crazy weak. I knew at the end, if nothing else, I'd toss some GBE at it. Hey, there's my love. Aw, she's so beautiful. I'm going to tell them that you think so. So, YouTube says you are so beautiful. There we go. YouTube. No, I don't want YouTube.com. YouTube says you are so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so anyway, so that's why I targeted that one, if anybody wonders, because I wanted to try to get one that essentially hadn't been touched for the most part. So that's what was going on there, because I knew at the end I'd have some kind of GBE, and I'd hit that weak one if I had to. So, like, whatever. Here we go. Play. See what I did. So we've done our little shocking bit there. You know, and there you go. That was the one rocket that I wanted to make sure I got. So, all in all, and I got that cannon. All in all, not terrible, and I threw a little GBE there on them rockets there. So it kind of worked out. Yay. I wish that I had, you know, going back and looking at it just now, I wish that I had hit the rockets toward the top with that final barrage. But whatever, you know. So this was Mishu on circuit board. Mishu is driven by me. I am, you know, project, wanted to help you, I wanted to help you entertain your subscriber law, since I know how boring you are. I've been working for the past 3.5 hours with my pants inside out. Oh. Okay, let's get a photo of that, please. Let's get a photo. Oh, poor Angie. Oh, what a rough day. Okay, so this is Mishu. So I'm essentially doing the same thing. I just wanted to do my part and use my relatively weaker accounts she said no photo. So, and I wanted to use them to, you know, just get as much damage over here as I could. You know, and now certainly we have teammates who could have accomplished similar goals and all that, but again, in the spirit of just being honest and calling plays, I felt I was the most qualified to run the initial meat and potatoes part of this whole thing. So that's why, you know, and that's how I call play. You got to call your plays based on something, you know. Oh, when I notice you. Oh, well, we love you. Well, we love you, and we do love you so much. So much. Alright, she works really hard. Okie dokie. So, anyway. So then the next attack I noticed was Willow. Willow driven by whom? That was not me. It was driven by Angie. Angie drives Willow. Now, I can still access Willow, but now typically Angie's going to stay on Willow, and I'm going to generally avoid it. So she tossed that little bomb there. Go ahead and get rid of that weak one. Doing a little Zuka drop. I wish that she had flared right here. You know, like all the way. Let them walk, and then send the flare back. But, you know, whatever. It was a good attack if memory serves. Do-do-do. Like, I watched this live, I just don't recall what happened. I mean, nice smoking. So she said, if you didn't see it, she said that, you know, she was like, said, bye YouTube, sorry that her husband is pouring. That's being me, and that's what I am, just pouring. Just a pouring guy. I mean, nice attack, like, just focused, you know, knowing that she's going to do what she's going to do. You know what I mean? Get as much damage on that one as she could. That wasn't me, it was her. The next attack was me, I believe. Let's see, that was Willow on circuit board. So, okay, so then Willow, or OnePlus goes in. I wasn't expecting this when we were doing it live, but he's not in trouble. I was just wasn't expecting it. Just like, oh, okay, well there's OnePlus. Let's see what he does. Let's see how that goes on. I didn't mean to watch it and fast forward, but you know, he didn't last long. So I mean, he did a little damage. It just, you know, he wasn't counting on the shock launcher, and just there was a lot going on. Remember how I said I felt like I was the most qualified of the lower half of the team to run those attacks. That's why I ran those attacks. So anyway, there you go. So this is Blueberry, driven by me. Once again, felt like I was qualified. So okay, we're gonna skip this part. Now the scary thing about Blueberry is Blueberry has no offensive statues. So you know, I gotta be very picky about when or how I use her. I mean, if I'm gonna use her to bomb, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bomb, right? And oh, and here my goal was I wanted to go ahead and make sure this one got finished. So on the next attack we could toss critters back there. But yeah, if my goal is to bomb, then I'm gonna do that. You know, then I'll do that. But if I have to actually go in and do something, I have to make sure it's within her very limited GBE range. You know, so let's just watch what happens in real time. Shock the machine guns, and you know, that was kind of all I had, because that's you know, that's Blueberry. That's all you get. Did I get that one? I think I got close. Okay, so I got close. Wasn't great. I mean, I guess it was kind of great, you know, especially based on the fact she has no offensive statues. And so let's see. You know, wow, I didn't intend for this video to be about how great I am on circuit board. Well, anyway, so that leads us to the very last attack, driven by this person. This person, his name is Kully. I've been doing some investigative journalism kind of stuff to figure out, like, what his story is. And, you know, I worry. You know, I feel like there's something suspicious there. And as I continue to investigate, I'll get you up to date. You know, so far I know that Kully is an international plumbing company, and I believe that that is kind of more of like a front, like a cover operation. And I also found a guy in Iraq, Arabia, or something like that. His name was Kully, so I think maybe there's some connection there. And you know, doing more investigations as they continue. You know, it's becoming a very interesting rabbit hole that I've been going down as I continue to investigate who is this mysterious Kully. But you know, I promise, guys, as soon as I have like some solid information, then you'll be made aware. And then once you're aware, then we'll all know what the truth is. But, you know, I'm, again, very nervous, very suspicious. Just something smells fishy about the whole thing, you know. So we're just going to continue to investigate, and as videos go, I'll keep you posted on what's going on. But there was some concern, you know. Yeah, I'm really not at liberty to talk about it. There were I didn't have quite the clearances. I need to wait for a few emails to go through. But there's something there, guys, so I'm just going to need you to be patient with me, you know, as I continue to try to get my contacts in place to go ahead and, you know, anyway, I've probably said too much. Matter of fact, I'm going to need all of you to commit suicide after this video's done. No, sorry, you know, sorry. I know, I didn't mean to put you in that situation. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have just let it go, you know. Just let it go, none. Like, you don't have to talk about it. But I kind of can't help it. You know, that's like my free speech love kicking in. It's just like, here we have a mystery, a legitimate mystery, where we have a mysterious unknown person on this team who, though the fact that we've talked to him and he's been absolutely completely open and honest with us and telling us all about his background, I still don't buy it. I still think that there's something really going on here. So I'm telling you, guy from Iraq, Arabia named Kully and international plumbing company, I'm on to you. Like, I think deep down, as the investigation continues to, you know, unfold, and we're able to articulate the various concepts and ideas that's going on, I think your number's up, pal. I think it's only a matter of time, and we all know it, before the curtain gets pulled back and we're able to see the Grand Wizard controlling it all behind the stupid little keyboard. Yeah, we know what's going on, Cully. We're not morons. We're not morons, Cully. Now, I know you think you can just come into this team and just try to continue to expose your insidious plot of trying to establish some type of world domination. Hey, good attack, Cully. Alright, so Cully got the win there. Okay, well, this video wasn't too long, so let's just go ahead and let's look at one more base and then wrap it up. Something not too complex. Let's do TechCrunch. Yeah, TechCrunch is usually, that's kind of one of our solo or two-shotter bases, but if memory serves, this TechCrunch was just a little bit strange, a little bit interesting. So let's look at it. Ah, yes, it was these rockets right here that kind of changed our normal dynamic. So we had to run an attack, an establishing attack, to get rid of those. And our man Bronsoon from Australia, he was nice enough to run that attack. We're watching it in double speed. I mean, brilliant use of Zukas. You know, brilliant use. You know, when we talk about, well, let's talk about the characters. You know, just in case anybody, you know, outside of this team or outside of the, you know, the already existing viewership, if they ever stumbled across, like, where does a new viewer separate the characters of the people on the team that I talk about versus the real people? Because I promise, like, I talk about Braun all the time like he's a legend and like he's the absolute greatest, and yeah, it's undeniable that he's really good and certainly, you know, capable, but he knows his limitations. Like, he knows he makes mistakes, you know, so, and he's just a cool, relaxed, laid-back kind of dude. He is very competitive, but I promise, never once in the chat has he ever said, you know, in our public or private conversations, has he ever said, oh yeah, well, I'm just better than everyone, you know. He just, you know, he knows that there are people that are really good, and there are people that are working on it, and there's people that have come a long way and have, you know, more to go. So this was none. Now that we've gotten rid of those rockets, we had to go back there. What happened here? I didn't win, obviously, but I mean, it was a tough ask. Those damn shock lines. Threw another little smoke there to kind of get them. I'm trying to remember what happened. No, I shot kind of early. Oh yeah, that boom cannon just was able to pick me off. It just picked me off. This one right here. So, you know, it just kind of kept picking me off. But either way, we established the, you know, established the rear. So in that setup, Raul to go in and do this. Okay, now, as you can see, he didn't get the win, but we're going to show you how he masterfully and deftly got back in position to get things set up. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, great work. Absolutely fantastic. Making sure he's getting that one boom cannon. Going to do a little reposition, I believe. There you go. Fantastic. Great job. Spectacular. And it was just a really, really, really high health. So that's why he didn't win. But, you know, I mean, you saw what happened. We just watched it. We watched it. It was real. And so that was Raul on TechCrunch. I know Peter's got the win. Did anybody else take a stab at it? Okay. So, Peters took the final shot. You know, poor Peters can't make a good masterpiece to save his life. He tries, and one day he will. Like, one day he is going to make a really good masterpiece, and we are going to cheer for him collectively. Like, 35 people will collectively cheer and praise Peters for his awesome statue, because he will have deserved it more than anyone else has ever deserved a statue. A good one, you know. Great job, Peters. Great job. So there you go. So that was yesterday's output. We just showed 2 videos, circuit board, or 2 bases, circuit board and TechCrunch. And, you know, we had a lot of fun, I think. I enjoyed this video. We goofed off and talked about some different things. So that's always fun. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Oh, wait, let's do a live attack. Let's do a live attack. Always forget where it is. I'm going to try to go ahead and win with Mishu on assembly, unboosted. Let's checkers. Let's go ahead and boost. Because I really want to win. I really want to win. Let's see how much powder she has. Looking at, so that's another one I'm looking. Okay, so it's going to be a little while before I have another masterpiece. Ah, man, I really want to win. I really want to win. You see, because if I boost, then that means I have to work the account. And I guess she needs to be worked today. I just really wanted to work none. I really wanted to work none. We'll boost some. We'll boost some. No, maybe we shouldn't do that attack. Maybe it's just too risky. Let's look at the last attack on assembly. This was Willow, driven by my lovely lady. She has about the same amount of gunboat, higher armory upgrade things. So let's just kind of see how it went down. Okay. Well, I mean, all in all, it was kind of ugly there at the start, but all in all, she cleaned it up. How we doing? How we looking? Just didn't get that shock out in time. Just didn't get the shock out in time. Alright, well, she did that 1 hour and 32 minutes ago. Let me investigate one other thing. Let's see if Willow is boosted. I doubt she boosted her, but that's just that kind of gives me an indicator as to what, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, where is Willow? Like, I know you're in here, Willow. 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 Willow? Willow? Like, did she leave the team? Have I passed it 7 times and not realized it? There's Willow. Okay. Let's see if she's boosted. She's a little boosted. What'd she boost? Boosting some red. And she boosted her, okay, TV. Screw it. We're gonna just full boost. Why not? Why not? I don't even care. Like, I'll just have to work Mishu. It's fine. I'll just work Mishu. So, you guys make sure and hold me to that I'm gonna work Mishu. After this video, I gotta go downstairs and make sure Jim's awake, and he should be up and moving by now. Alright, so, well, I didn't mean to boost the resource reward, but that's what I did. See anything happening over here that's awesome? We'll go ahead and start this. Alright, let's go attack assembly. Fingers crossed. Hit the goddamn button. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Looking good so far. Let's get them right over here. Nice and tight. Okay. Loving the grouping so far. Okay, let's get them right here. Right there. Right there. Okay. And of course that one's going to trail off. It's a trailblazer. Just has to forge its own way, huh? Okay. Oh no, is that a gap? There's a gap! Okay. think we're okay so far. Alright, now we got to get them all up here. This flamethrower, I'm famous for dying on that flamethrower. Okay, here we go. Watching the shock, watching the shock, watching the shock. You know, I want to be over here and shock, shock. Come on, girls, come on. Come on, come on, get in position, get in position. Just do it, do it, do it, do it. Throwing a med kit just in case. Just in case it buys me an extra shot or two. Ah, bullshit, bullshit. Well, guys, you saw it. It happened. It happened. Let's check the health on it. 37K. Terrible. Terrible. Well, that's why we got to work Misha. We got to get her stronger. So we're going to do that. So a great opportunity to force ourselves into that situation. Let's go ahead and load up my dudes. Dudes! Go dudes! Alright, we'll get them set up. So I'm wrapping this video up. As always, friends, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with us and be goofy with us. It's a lot of fun. I love interacting with you in any way that I do. I think that's it. So, as always, friends, please remember that we are still unboomable, and as always, please be safe. Seriously, and I really mean that. Okay, alright, thanks.